Hey everybody, what's up? This is Eartha Vaca. I am coming to you live in our live Beauty Graffiti show. This is episode 11, so I'm super excited to share with you this amazing how to get that summer glow in your makeup, easy, fast trick. You will love this so much because it just makes life easy, and anything that makes you look better and is easy is like awesome. Okay, so let's get to it. Boom, let's hit it. All right, first thing we're gonna do is I have done my brows, my eyes, I've done my concealer, but I have done zero foundation, okay? So this is all part of the foundation application. You're gonna need a foundation brush, whatever you like to use. I like to use this one because I love this angle. I love it. And the little well in the middle actually helps the foundation to spread around your face easier. So today we're gonna use actually three products on the foundation brush. We're going to use our Touch Liquid Foundation, and this goes on liquid and it sets to a matte. So I do not need to set this with a powder, which I love. This is the secret. I'm going to add just a touch of concealer, not a lot because a little goes a long way with this concealer, but it's going to give just a really nice, beautiful coverage. The Liquid Touch is like a medium coverage, but when you add the concealer to it, it becomes a full coverage. And I'm going to do that for this reason. We're going to add a cream highlighter to this little recipe. So I'm really excited about this highlighter because it's actually on sale on my site for half off. So you guys can grab it. It's actually being deleted from our catalog. So if you want to score this, it will last you forever. Okay, so let's get to it. It is a liquid cream. It's got kind of a lotiony consistency. So I like to shake it a lot and really get the product mixed well. If you don't, you can actually put it out and it might be a little watery, like it needed to be mixed, you know, if you ever had a product like that. So I like to shake it really, really well. Also, here's a quick tip for your brush. You want to add a little bit of primer to your brush. Now, I've already got primer on first thing, but what it does is it helps your brush mix the products better, and it also helps your products not just go into the brush. So a little teeny tiny drop of primer. I'm going to just rub it together, and I'm going to rub it actually on the brush. This is a makeup artist's secret. So this helps the brush not soak in the product, and it keeps it ready to be applied. Also, adding a little bit of primer to your products helps it actually set better on your skin and stay all day, which it does anyway, regularly with primer, but just even better, you know. So I want to take out the dropper, empty the dropper, because I want everything that I use to be mixed well. So empty your dropper. I'm going to put 4 little dots on my brush. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm leaving room for the fun stuff. So see how I did that? Okay, I'm now going to take concealer. I put tiny, I mean tiny, like barely and barely. Okay, see that? I added concealer there. I like to use a concealer that's just a little bit lighter than my regular foundation, just to give a little bit more dimension. And our highlighter trick, I'm barely touching it here and here as well. See that? Barely touching it. So I've got all my product on there. And to make sure that it mixes well on my face, I'm going to dab it the center of my face here, down my nose. This is where I'd be applying, mixing at the cheek. And now at this point, what you want to do is just start swiping it outward. I see a lot of people go in and go crazy. I like to do that too, but at first, when I'm first applying it, I like to actually technically place it where I want it to be. So this brush I can get right under my eye with the eye makeup I've already done because it's got this really great edge. Up to the hairline, on the nose. Adding this bit of highlighter just gives you this beautiful summer glow without looking too like, what is that? So thank you guys for being here live. I'm super excited. I love doing this. It's fun to share makeup tips and tricks with you. I am a certified makeup artist. I'm also a graffiti artist, and I've been doing a lot of really fun makeup art looks. So it's really fun to come in here and actually show you some usable tips and tricks And some of the things I've learned from other makeup artists, some of the things I learned from YouTube, some of the things I learned in my certification, some of the things I discovered along the way myself just by doing artistic designs. And I realized, oh, this is a great tip that you can use every day. This is one of them. Using the concealer, the foundation, and the highlighter together is one that I discovered gave me an amazing undertone glow. So you definitely want to brush it out towards the hairline so you don't have a line. You never want to look like you have a mask on with your foundation. You really want it just to look natural and as natural as possible. So starting in the center of your face and dispersing it outward towards your hairline, towards your neck, always getting your jawline. I like to go down on my neck and my chest too because my chest happens to be a little bit red and it just kind of makes everything like even. So with this tip and trick, I'm good to go. I don't need to use powder to set it because of the foundation that I used. And this brush gets all the little areas perfectly. Okay, so at this point, I wouldn't be done. So let me just show you what I would do to finish up. But this is technically how you get a beautiful summer glow with a quick, fast, easy 3 products. Use your cream highlighter, which is half off on my site. Don't miss it. Concealer and your Liquid Touch foundation. Because it sets to a beautiful satin matte finish, you don't have to set it with a powder. It's just that tiny bit of concealer and tiny bit of highlighter makes it so that you don't have to set it with a powder. It's beautiful. So I'm going to just finish up here. As you guys have seen me do on my other shows, I'm just going to contour a little bit. Throw on some bronzer. So you can really see the finished product. Because right now, it looks really pretty, it's glowy, but there's no dimension. So we always want to add dimension to our face. I'm going to use this little mirror of my blush. Put that on there just super fast. So if you guys just have like a 5-minute face, and you're just like, man, I wish I could do that glowy thing, but I only have 5 minutes, and I'm just going here, I'm just going there. It could be your work, it could be school, it could be I'm just going to school, I'm just going here and there, and I don't really want to do that mega highlighter on my cheeks. I really don't want to do that, but I want something more. This is how you can get that something more. Just add that bit of concealer, foundation, and that cream highlighter to your brush. That gives you just that little bit more. And obviously, going over it with a bronzer, so pretty. Let me add the other side. You guys have seen me do this on my other tutorials because you definitely want to sculpt out some cheeks. If you just use your foundation, that's great. You're going to look pretty. It's going to be awesome, right? But your face is also going to look flat. So you want to use your bronzer just to quickly do the contour. Throw on a blush. I like this metallic blush because it just adds a little bit more shine, a little bit more bling without looking over the top. And I think that's what a lot of people see. They either see people looking really plain in their makeup, or they see like Instagram type makeup where it's just really glammed out. And that could be the over the top if you're just going out just being simple, or it's a daytime look. How do you do that? What's the in-between? This is the perfect in-between. Rocking that highlighter with your foundation, a little touch of concealer, not too much, because otherwise it'll get too thick and it'll just look too much. So just use a little touch of concealer with that and you are good to go. So that is the show today. Definitely want to set it with a setting spray. You want to use your setting spray about 8 inches from your face, and you want to spray in an X and in a T. So here we go. Just like that. Let it fan. Let it set. It smells so good. I love the setting spray. It smells so good. There you are. There you have it. This is your super easy, super fast, how to get that summer glow. So easy, you guys. So thank you for jumping on. I'm so excited to do this. So stick with me every Friday, PST, 12 p.m. That's my time here in SoCal for our live show. Feel free to comment, ask questions. Definitely go share this on your wall. I think your friends will dig it. Okay, it's just a really cool trick that not a lot of people know, but just changes everything about your look. And you just feel fabulous. You look fabulous. And that's how you get that summer dewy glow without having to use 1,000 products. I've seen people drip stuff on their face, and then you've got to wait for that to set. And it's kind of drawn out. And there's so many ways to do your makeup. That's kind of a drawn out method, which is beautiful. However, if you're a fast, easy 5-minute face, and what else can you do just to look a little that's it. So thank you guys so much for being here. I sure appreciate it. I will see you next Friday, 12 p.m. PST right here on Beauty Graffiti. Boom, go rock your world.